Hey everybody, welcome to Coil Garage. So today I'm going to be doing a little bit of work on the little Honda Z50 that you can't see because it's out of frame. Bought some parts. Actually, I spent more money on parts than I did on the actual bike. So I'll take you through real quick some of the parts I got for the bike. And I'm not sure what we're going to get accomplished today. Just going to try and do a couple things. So stand by. So if you happen to catch the last video on the bike, which I will link up one of these, I can't remember. I think it's this side. Anyway, I went through everything I need, everything that I think or know that I need for the bike. So I bought a new cover. You can see the old one was kind of missing a few bits and pieces. So I bought a new cover, bought some new cables, brake cable, front and rear, and throttle cable. Bought some bolts for the cover. These are some old ones. Kickstand. I got some the stator. I'm going to replace the stator, and I got points and a few other things in there. I also have bought a new chain, master link, and the chain brake. And let's see, what else did I get? This dude is the tool to get the cover off of the stator. I can't remember what it's called, but we'll go ahead and give this a try today. New coil and plug. Got some oil, a couple of O-rings, a little rubber seat for the fuel tank, which hopefully doesn't leak. Let's see, what is this? This is another rubber thing to hold down the fuel tank, so I'll put those over there. I bought a new wiring harness, so we'll try to put that in. A couple of the little bits and pieces here. I can't even remember what this is. Just a little like a standoff mount, nut and bolt. Oh, this is for the oil. I'm gonna drain the oil. So I got a new plug and crush washer and a spark plug. So from that, the goal is just to try to be able to get the little bike started. So you can see I've taken off the seat and the fuel tank. And I'm just going to remove a bunch of the stuff today, and we'll get started on trying to get it started. I'm not going to try and start it today. I'm just going to replace, I think, the wiring harness and the stator, the two stator coils. I can't remember exactly what they're called. And then, the plug and all that stuff. And we'll see how that goes. Like I said, I'm not going to try and start it today. I might kick it over, see if I have spark. But I think that'll be a good day. I think I am going to buy replacement handlebars. I was going to try to straighten these, but they're both pretty well bent, and it's kind of crushed in here a little bit. I don't know if you can really see, but that's kind of crushed. I think if I try to straighten it out, it's going to make it worse. This one's twisted as well. So there's a lot of little pieces that need to be replaced on the bike, but should be fun. So, oh, by the way, the tires actually seem to be holding air pressure, so that's kind of cool. They need to be replaced at some point, but for now, they're fine. I also probably don't have functioning brakes, but brakes are for sissies anyway, right? Anyway, so let's get to it. All right, so I've already kind of gotten started. I'm not even sure if these are connected to anything at one point. But I disconnected the stators from the wiring harness. There's these wires, I think, come from the coil. Those are connected here. There's a couple of wires over here. One that's actually just broken off entirely. I think this is for the battery, which I don't have. So that's that. But those were probably, I'm not even sure where they were connected. So this ought to be fun rewiring this thing, since I don't remember where half of these wires go. So I may have to look that up. Probably should have bought replacements for these little dudes here. Hopefully this doesn't break apart. We'll see. Alright. let's see. This just looks like it. There we go. I'll take that off. There's that. This connects to the ignition. Let's see. You just pull out. That's what she said. All right. Looks like the wiring harness is pretty much out now. So this, back this out here. And then this, you know, normally you would tighten it, you know, lefty loosey, righty tighty, but this is the opposite way. Tighten that down. And this goes the correct way, or the normal way. And then you need a couple of wrenches. All right, that did it. That popped it off. It was a little surprising, but I really should put this up on a workbench or something, but there's that. So this should come out. Nice. All right, so let's take off both of these. By the way, in case you're not sure, I have no idea what I'm doing. So, as is the case with all of my videos, this is not a how-to, this is a how I do. Another part. All right, and then this. All right, so the shorter one is for this little dude right here. I have no idea what it's called. And then, all right, so you probably missed me screwing these on, all off camera. But I routed the wires, hopefully in a manner that will not cause any shorts or anything. So we've got to solder these two wires and this red wire. I think they all can go onto here somehow. So we'll figure that out. I suppose I could put clips on there. But solder is going to work just fine too. So I'll probably do that off camera and then we'll come back. But that's where I'm at right now. This is the original mess here. Oh crap, what is this for? Huh. Oh, that's in case I take, if I took this cover off, this and this go behind this plate here, but I did not take that off. Hopefully it doesn't leak. All right, so this was the original setup here. So it was essentially like this. All right, so we got the points, and you can see there's the little insulator there. This comes down. Everything gets soldered to this mess. There, there. And then this little brush, I don't think I have. So I'll have to search around and see if I've got that somewhere. Otherwise I'll have to take this one off and put it in up here. So when I come back, this should all be soldered together, and we'll go from there. Well, it's not the prettiest soldering job I've ever done, but it ought to do the job. I guess we'll find out. Everything's in there pretty good. So this is all connected. Points I'm sure are way off, but those get adjusted later. So I think it's time to put the cover back on. So what happens when you don't know what you're doing is you make mistakes. I had originally routed wires up above here. But that gets in the path of this dude spinning around. So I tucked all the wires in down here, and that's actually what this plate is here for, is to keep the wires out of the path of this guy. All right, so here's a new coil. Let's get this all undone. All right, so that goes like that. There's 2 wires out of here instead of 1, but there's only 1. Aha. Okay, so one of these, this stays here. This one maybe, I don't know. I don't know where the extra one goes. This must be a ground, maybe? It doesn't make sense. Huh. I hate when there's an extra wire. All right, well, let's just see what happens. So 8mm. Oh, this is for a backup light, or a brake light. That's what those wires are for. All right, so coil was easy. All right. How does this come off? Now I'm just getting grumpy with this. It just seems like it's in the wrong spot. Alright, get you down there. Alright, so put that on there. Like that. This doesn't fit. How do you not fit? Oh, that's interesting. Surprising a little bit. That does not fit through there. It's gonna have to. Let's see, hopefully this doesn't strip this screw any, or this bolt rather. It's going in. Alright, it's not stripped. On the other side, that's something. Alright. Now these 2 washers are going to be too much. So let's take this down just to 1 washer. Let's see if we can get that to thread in. Alright. There's that. And this one. You don't fit. Wasn't that fun? It's about 1mm off. Let's loosen that, get a little flexibility in here. All right. Well, that's that. I wish I knew what the other wire was for. Oh yeah, that's my PB blast. All right, new coil is on. So I think I'm going to call that good for the coil. We'll figure out these wires later. Hey everybody, I was sitting here editing and I realized I never did a wrap up for that video. Just want to let you know I did find out that that extra wire is a ground wire, so I just attached it to one of the mounting bolts to the coil, and then I attached the end of the plug wire and the plug to the coil. I did not adjust the points to the proper gap yet. I didn't try and fire or get spark, any of that kind of stuff. So that'll be in an upcoming video. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.